Hey. There you guys are. I've been looking for you. We're going hunting for some arrowheads today. All right, welcome back to the channel. We're down here, one of my favorite spots, right as the sun's getting ready to go down. And the water's been up about 2 feet for the past 2 weeks. And I was hoping that it would wash some stuff off, wash some stuff in, just change the landscape. It went down pretty fast last night, and I decided that when I got off work, we'd come down here and break out the old sifter. So we're gonna get down through here in a couple spots that I've showed you in past videos. It's looked really promising. We're gonna throw that sifter on the ground. Hopefully we'll pull up some artifacts. All right, the first sift was right here where I was sitting. Didn't yield much, 2 little pieces of flint and a tiny little piece of pottery. We might look in here a little bit more, and then we're gonna move on down to a really good spot. Hopefully we'll find something down there. All kinds of fired rock. All right, so we fished out a bunch of fired rock from this spot I'm digging right here. And we didn't find too much, but I did find what looks to be a worked out piece of flint. It's all busted up. So we'll put that in the pocket. We're gonna move on down a little bit farther. I got a spot just down here a little bit further that's really good. It's got rock all over the place. And Douglas actually found a little busted tip down there the other day. So we'll go down there and do a little digging. Hopefully we'll uncover something really good. Went to dump out that sift and realized I made a little piece of pottery too. So put us on the board for pottery tonight. Alrighty. Walking down to that spot. Got me a nice medium-sized piece of pottery. All right, I think I see something artifact adjacent right here. I think that might be some type of fossil. Not 100% sure. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments. I thought for a minute it was coral, and then I picked it up and it didn't have the features that fossilized coral has. I'm gonna leave it. I got enough fossils. Got us some beaver digs in here. I wanted to come up here and look. There's some fired rock they dug out. I wanted to look in this seam on the hill before the light disappeared. It just went over the hill. We got the tiniest bit of surface hunting light left, and it's going to get a little too dark for the naked eye. But we do got the flashlights for the sifter. We'll do a little bit more sifting after we're done surface hunting. Hopefully we'll find something good while we're up here in this brush. Now up in here is where everything starts to fall out before it gets down to the beach. I've got a fire popped rock in my hand. And there's another little place up under the roots over here that we haven't looked yet that we found a lot of stuff in. We're gonna go over there in just a second and pop a flashlight in there and see if anything's laying around. Alrighty, the surface hunting paid off. Up in here are these little cracks where I probably wouldn't even try to do any sifting. And I came through once and didn't see anything. And I've got my rule that I always tell you guys, always make a return trip back because you never know what you find. And over here in these cracks, I came at a different angle, kind of up here instead of down here. And right in here, I found a little busted off base. You can see where it's worked down. There's the notching. Maybe we could line it up with something when we get home. I'll do a little bit of looking. We still have enough light. I'm going to do a little bit more surface hunting, and then we're going to go back, get that sifter, and get to work up to this beach. All this rock through here. That's a good spot. All right, I ain't done looking in this one. I already found a piece. I don't know if you could see it. I've got 2 pieces of flint in here, but I think only one of them's an actual artifact. I got a piece up here. It kind of looked work, but on that side it's smooth. I think it's just a lucky break makes it look work because it's real random, the napping. I've got a piece just down to the left of it, right here. That is a busted tip right there. You see that working on each side. Pretty nice. Better than nothing. And we still got a little bit of this to go through, so maybe we'll find the rest of it, hopefully. Never do, but I never hold out hope either. There's the geese. That was pretty cool. I thought I had a dud of a sift here. But I got a real nice piece of pottery. Very big, kind of a crisscross pattern on that one. Now the way they'd make those little lines is they would take plant fibers, spin them into cordage, wrap it around the stick, and then smooth the outside out and make little designs on it. Sometimes on the inside, if it's smooth enough, I've been told that you could find fingerprints, but I've never found any quite yet. I got a lot of pottery though, so I could take my time and look. Maybe we'll do that in a future video and see if we could find some ancient fingerprints. All right, I don't find these as much down in here, but these are little spalled rocks. I don't know if you could call this a preform. They were trying to get it worked on that side. They got it nice and flat, but on this side, they couldn't do anything with it and they had to abandon it. I find a lot of those in my other site, but I don't find as many in here. We'll throw that in the pocket and keep moving. Alrighty, we've done a fair amount of sifting. We found a lot of stuff tonight. But I'm getting tuckered out. We're about the end of the good area in here, and I think I'm gonna call her quits. We're gonna walk back up to the truck, go home, get everything cleaned off, and we'll show you what we found this evening. It's a pretty good hole. All right, so you can tell it's dark. You can't see. I don't know if you could see this tree in front of me. There's a blob in it. I could see it by the moonlight or by the skylight. So I hit it with my light. There's a possum. Check that out. He's just chilling. We'll leave him alone. All right, this was a pretty good little solo hunt. We got to hunt into the night a little bit there and got to do a little bit of sifting by flashlight, something I haven't done in quite a while. Really do like doing that. We need to get down there and have a few more night hunts soon. We got that there. Kind of look like it's just a hafted pebble, but I find a lot of those in my Fort Ancient site. Usually they crack these things in half if they can get a seam. You can see that line pretty straight all the way across. They'll work those into little Fort Ancient pieces. I got a couple pieces here I'm iffy about. They kind of look like they were worked, but now in the light they just look like lucky breaks. And I ain't too sure about that one either. When you see some of this stuff at night, you're really unsure. You see some of that fracturing and it looks like it's been worked, but I don't think it has been. We'll put that with the pile of debitage here. We got a good little pile of that. Just a modest amount of pottery for the night, considering that place we usually get pockets and pockets full of pottery. Well, that's finds of the night. We got this little base to what I think might be a little corner notched, and then we got a busted tip there. See the working on that solid and working on that solid. Hard to tell what that might have been, but pretty good little set of finds. We need to get back in there soon. The water's up, but it'll be down sometime next week. Hopefully the snow won't be on all week long and we can get some hunting in. But appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't, give us a like and a subscribe. Really appreciate it. Have a good one.